They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys get their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quick strike complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna run it. It's Saunders. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Plucks it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
This time they'll go to the running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. No huddle offense to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to go up top. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got him downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Nice move to keep running. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Kick is in the air. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Saunders. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. All alone, he's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Man, you can almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Run in the red zone. It's Saunders. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Looking for a gap. It's Holly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Wide open downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Back to pass. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Caught over the middle. It's Holly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Warriors! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Saunders. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he'll be brought down. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Holding. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He leaves it with the back. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Gets the back moving.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Saunders. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Give to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here's the handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Firing to the right, complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, it's Saunders. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to pull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Kansas! Great job by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Hawaii, 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Holly. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fakes to grab. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll keep it himself. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He's looking to throw. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Turbin. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Runs the sneak. Number 18 on to punt it away.
They boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
17 on the play. 1st and goal, Hawaii.
He wants to throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A huge huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 25 to USC. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Saunders. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. "57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights."
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, right chalk. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play. That type of individual effort is just magic, Dave.
No doubt. It's what you dream about. In those moments, you have to step up and make it. And big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.